There were extraordinary scenes in Libya today where the Prime Minister was greeted as a hero by the Libyan people.
David Cameron and the French President Nicolas Sarkozy led the international military action against the Gaddafi regime, and they are the first Western leaders to visit Libya. From there, our international editor Bill Neely.
Into an airport bombed by British planes in the first military campaign he started, David Cameron, joined here by his comrade in arms, the French President. These the first world leaders to visit Libya since Gaddafi fell.
Britain played a role which I'm very proud of, but in the end this was what the Libyans did themselves.
A very good day for us. We are very proud to be here.
Just a month ago, this would have seemed impossible. A British Prime Minister in a helicopter over Tripoli. What happened next? Equally unlikely. Mr. Cameron, arm in arm with a rebel leader, escorted by a fighter, into a hospital and a hero's welcome from grateful nurses. Surely the first time any Prime Minister has been greeted by the cry, Allahu Akbar, God is great.
Incredibly brave.
He met patients injured in the revolution, all of them rebels, 50 of whom will be flown to Britain for further treatment. Then he was mobbed again. He didn't know where to turn. He certainly never experienced this in a British hospital. But he tried hard not to look triumphalist or smug. The words mission accomplished are the two he most wants to avoid. So he stressed here, NATO's job is not done.
We must keep on with the NATO mission until civilians are all protected and until this work is finished. We will help you to find Gaddafi and to bring him to justice.
How confident are you Colonel Gaddafi is still in Libya, and how important is the manhunt for him?
I don't know where Mr. Gaddafi or his family is, and the message, I think, to Gaddafi and all those still holding arms on his behalf is it is over. Give up. The mercenaries should go home.
Mr. Cameron then flew out over the wrecked remains of Colonel Gaddafi's former compound to Benghazi and another hero's welcome. The leader's arms aloft in triumph, the arms of thousands of Libyans aloft with them. Mr. Cameron was fired up.
Colonel Gaddafi said he would hunt you down like rats, but you showed the courage of lions, and we salute your courage.
He is now heading home. Libya, so far, a foreign policy success. But it's not over.
And Bill joins us live. As you say, it's not over, and reports of fresh fighting tonight.
Yes, there is clearly a big battle going on in Colonel Gaddafi's hometown of Sirte, which has been holding out for weeks. Well, today the rebels moved in a seemingly huge force, 900 or so armed vehicles, pickup trucks advancing 30 miles or so, we think, to the western outskirts of the city. What the rebels actually say has to be treated with great caution. But NATO planes are clearly overhead. They've had 8 strikes there in the last 24 hours, 300 strikes in the last 3 weeks. NATO wants to end this. All of this proof and illustration of what David Cameron said today. It's not over, which is why he came here, to boost the rebels' confidence.